Welcome back, ladies, to the Grown Women's Table. Ladies, it's your girl Lori. Hey, girl, hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all know I always got to get y'all situated. Good morning, good afternoon for those that are watching the replay. Hey, girl, hey, how y'all doing today? Let me do my brows while I wait for y'all to come on in. Just gonna fill them in a little bit. Here out the way. I hope everyone is having a great day. Y'all. Hey, SJ. Thank you. Yeah, I want to talk today. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come on in, but for those that are watching the replay, I'm gonna let you know what's gonna go on today. We are gonna be talking about breaking girl code, cause Portia, child. And I also want to let you guys know I did pick up a new Gucci shade, so we're gonna look at that. And I also picked up the Dior bronzer. We're gonna play with that. And I have a little CCO haul. So we're going to do a little bit of all that for those that are coming in so you know what's going to be happening in this live today. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Nicole. Hey, girl. Hey. Y'all. And next week, you guys, because I didn't get permission to share this story, but next week I'm quite sure it's okay for me to share it, but I just want to ask first. But next week I'll be sharing some very exciting news. And just know God is good. I am using the number 5 shade in this Scoop Proof. Yeah, I think I like this better than I like the ABH pencil. I don't know. I think I am. And I did pick up the new Sonia G palette. So a video on that is coming soon. And also, I know y'all wanted some comparisons also for the Mary Jane. So I'm going to pull that out. And let me pull out the Glam palette because I owe you guys that as well. So we're going to look into that also. And I'm going to give y'all my thoughts. Matter of fact, I'll just use them for today. How you guys doing? How was your day? Oh, we're just gonna fill them in a little bit. Nothing special. I know y'all like, where this girl been? Yeah. You had a great day. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I got some rest today, so I was happy to get some rest. Yeah, I got some rest. I needed some rest, so I did get a little rest today. So I was happy that I was able to do that. Get a little bit of sleep. Because it's hey, Tisha, it's very hard. I'm so glad you caught it live too. Girl, hey girl, hey, we about to talk, cause honey. Monique. Yeah, I want to talk. I know y'all, I'm not the only one that's heard about Portia. And yeah, I want to talk about that. I want to know how y'all feel about, or is it just me? Did she break girl code? So I want to talk about it because maybe some people might not even believe in a girl code. You know what I'm saying? And some people might be like, yeah, it's definitely a girl code and she broke the girl code. Girl, 1 month, right? What? Child. Now, I'm going to just tell you guys my perspective. I believe in a girl code. I believe that if any of my girls have dated someone, that makes that person automatically off limits. Period. Because it's nasty. It's just nasty, you know? And she's trying to say that, oh, we were not really friends. You went to this woman's house, ate her food, in her pool, doing all that, but y'all wasn't friends. And even if y'all wasn't friends, y'all were still associates. You're nasty. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Chai. Exactly, Tish. So it ain't shocking. Every relationship she had brought to the show usually a month older. Yeah, she does rush. She does rush, but it's one thing to, rush into a relationship and, and all that stuff. But first of all, he's still somebody's husband. How are you engaged with a man that ain't even fully divorced? Like, what? She crossed all her friends on the show and she was jealous her own sister, so I don't see what is. Right, you're right. Monique said she's looking for love like a lot of desperate women. Yeah, but even if you out here thirsty, but girl, that's somebody's husband. Period. Like, yes, her character is definitely twisted. That's why I say, just because you might have this exterior of beauty, honey, what's that heart looking like? What's your heart looking like? If love is money, then for sure. Now I know this guy's supposed to have a lot of money. But she ain't never heard of saying, hey, la la. Girl, we talking about Portia. And I want to talk about girl code. Like, and what's disturbing to me is so many women, y'all, are like cheering her on. Like, you go, girl, get your bag. You did it. Like, you ain't doing you're not doing nothing wrong. I'm like, y'all some hoes. Period. I know the show is scripted, so many have been with the guy longer than she said. But we know her African. Right. Yeah, she did a no. Right, exactly, girl. And it's like they don't. Lala said this generation don't believe in the code. I'm kind of like, what? Girl, when I tell you, I have never been the one to fight over a man. That ain't something I'm gonna do. But if you with my man and I know you're gonna get these hands. Because it's one thing for your husband or your man to cheat. And the woman probably didn't even know the man was cheating. She probably didn't even know the man was married or in a relationship. So you should never really be mad at the woman. You know what I mean? Because the woman don't know half the time because the man be lying. But honey, you knew this man had a whole, he had a whole wife. You was in the pool in the jacuzzi with this man's wife. Like, what? She was there. Right. She was the one bringing up the girl code when they was calling her out about Bola. Exactly. Yeah, Lala, we talking about Portia. Yeah, she was the main one. And see, I don't even really follow the show anymore. Hey, Lot, we're talking about Portia. And is there really a girl code? Like, did she break girl code? And I feel like she did. I feel like that you can't come to my house, eat my food, swim in my pool, and then take my man and then say we wasn't friends. I don't care if it's for a TV show. I don't care. You are in my personal space. Girl, bye. Yeah, I didn't watch the season. I have not watched Real House of Atlanta for real in years. So I didn't really know who all the characters were, so I had to go back and see, like, wait a minute, what is this? And yeah, I'm using my Tarte primer. I went back to my Tarte primer because I didn't want it to go bad. And I'm gonna get them to turn this fan on. It's the Clean Slate primer. Hold on one moment. Yeah, it was too much unnecessary drama. Yeah. Hi, Lorraine. Yeah, I stopped watching. And I'm still not gonna watch. But when I seen this, I'm like, what? Lord, you have been married 30 years. Is there still a girl code when a good man's girl? Yes, it's still a girl code because you come over here for mine, honey. Let me tell you. I feel like any woman that I personally know, and she tries to talk to my husband, she can get it. She breaking girl code, period. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I feel like it's hard, you know, like you saying, there's not a lot of good men because there's a lot of thoughts. And these men out here buying a cow, getting all the milk and not having to buy the cow because, girl, they out here thoughting it up. You know? Yeah, it ain't gonna last. I believe that, la. But them hands will be placed. Exactly, Tisha. Exactly. See, it's one thing for a random chick, but I know you. I don't care if we ain't friends. You know that's my husband. Period. And Tisha, I don't even fight. Girl. Yeah, she can't keep him man. I haven't watched reality TV, so I haven't watched the show in years. Only reason why I knew what was going on or the players in this is because, you know, of course, it's all over YouTube. And I'm like, who? What? So I had to go back and look and see what was going on because I'm like, hold on. They said she took some of my husband. I'm like, wait a minute. So I had to go do a little research. Right. Even if they're even if they're still getting a divorce, hands off. He done already dipped in there. So why you want a man that done dipped in your friend to dip into you? You nasty. The money and the fame, the code no longer applies. They were going to do, yeah, you're right. You're right. Evidently. Yes, her and now, okay, let me say I agree with you 100% because he ain't no saint in this either. And this is my thing. Some other chick done came out and said back in March she was with him. So he was cheating on his wife all the way around. So he a dog. So you know you picking up a dog. You're gonna wake up with some fleas, girl. You better go get you some flea repellent because you definitely gonna have fleas in your bed. Oh, you said if they're newly yeah, Monique. Now, if somebody's newly divorced or whatever, and you don't know the wife, then yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You don't know the wife. So yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. He's not married. He's newly single or newly divorced. So I don't feel like, you know, that would be a breaking girl code. You know what I mean? Because you don't know this woman. He's not even married anymore. So yeah, I totally think that's okay. Yeah, they both gonna get these hands. Yes. Yes, mom, la. Right. He was friends with the girl. It's all, to me, it's all nasty. Y'all all nasty. How you gonna stand there as the ex-boyfriend with the new man and y'all know each other and she's standing in the middle? It's like a pass around. You know what I'm saying? Girl, bye. Where has self-respect gone? You don't, y'all, girl, you do you know how nasty you look standing in between the two men. And it'd be different if, you was married or had a boyfriend and y'all have been broken up for years, and now you got your new boo, and y'all all come together and y'all all get along. That's one thing. But your old boo and your new boo are friends or acquaintances. I don't know if they're friends or business partners. I'm not 100% sure on that. Either they're friends or business partners, but at the end of the day, they know one another. He was saying, take her off my hands and my wallet. Facts. Exactly, Lala. I'm married and I don't need to keep him. Man, he better make sure he keep me. Exactly. Yeah, I think all original ladies probably are gone. I'm not sure. I haven't watched the show in a long time. Not siblings of their exes. Girl, I guess it's yeah, that's another thing. Girl, right, this is good juicy talk, because I just feel like we need to teach our younger women that you don't do that. You just a no. You just don't do that. There's a girl code for a reason. Men are already gonna be out here being dogs, doing what they do. You don't jump in and do it with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And I hope that these little ratings she's getting and this little breaking the internet and all this crazy stuff she's getting is worth it, because when she look back on this in a few years, she gonna see how foolish she looked. All right, y'all, this is that Mary Jane palette. So I told y'all I was gonna do some comparisons. I'm gonna just do a look with this, because so we don't be on here forever. So this is the Mary Jane palette. And then this is the Glam palette. See if I can put them together. Hold on. Mary Jane. I'm gonna get to the things in a minute. My love is just the same. Mary Jane. There y'all go. Y'all see it? I'm trying not to drop it. There we go. So that's what they look like compared to one another. I feel like the Natasha Denona is much cooler, and the Mary Jane is warmer, but it's still on the cool side. But we're going to use both of these palettes to do a look right quick. Now, when I looked at these, I was like, the Mary Jane palette was giving me a lot more depth, especially for my outer V, because the deepest shade, I'll swatch the two deepest shades. This is the deepest shade from Mary Jane. And then Lash Line, I think, yeah. Lash Line right here is the deepest shade from Natasha. So they kind of look similar. This is Mary Jane, but they're not. And that's Natasha. Mary Jane right here is warmer. And Natasha shade, what is it called? Lash Line is a little cooler. So I definitely feel like it's a darker, much darker. But they're close, y'all. They're very close. But when I look at them in real life, because of all this lighting, Mary Jane is a little bit darker and a little warmer. I wouldn't want to date anyone fresh out of any type of relationship, because I mean they haven't even taken time to heal, and they bringing baggage, honey. They bringing the whole what's that thing called when you go to the airport and all the bags go around? They're bringing all that to the relationship, because they ain't even took out their own stuff. Yeah, they all dipping at each other nasty. Right, being pass arounds, exactly. And y'all, I don't, I'm not about downing black and women, not downing women, period. But when you out here doing this kind of stuff, it's hard for me to respect you. Wonder how long she's eyeing. Exactly. How long she had been eyeing this man. Right. She knew what kind of money he had. She knew all that. You right, Lala. Yes, he definitely is. He's definitely a hoe too. Yeah. But he's expected. I expect him because he. And that's the thing too. Women do get the brunt of it versus men. So I agree with that. And right now I am focusing on her because I'm like, it's girl code. Like, you just don't do that. Men, I'm sure they have bro codes, the things that they don't do. But I'm on her because I'm like, girl, it's a girl code. Don't do that. And not only that, you are an example. Young women are looking at you. And see, that's the thing when you have influence. You have to be careful when you have influence because young women are watching you and now they're co-signing this foolishness. Yeah, she is losing some fans. Yeah. Right. How she explained to a 2-year-old daughter, right? Dipping and sipping, tripping, make right, right. Puff, puff, give. Exactly, Tisha. That's exactly what's going on. We want equality. They are equally accountable. Exactly. They are equally accountable. You're absolutely right. But I'm focusing on her because I feel like she is someone with influence over our youth, our young women. I remember I married your girl. Hey, Cheryl. Girl, no, they're not boring palettes. I don't feel like they're boring palettes. I feel like they're very sexy, sophisticated, glam type palettes. They're not, yeah, they're not full of color, but they're very, to me, it's like a sophisticated palette. Thumbs up. Oh, thank you. You're not gonna get blocked, Monique. Thank you, Tish. They are not. They're sultry, great, right? They're great for smoky eyes. Yeah, they talk way too much, right? All in their business. They tell way too much of their business. You good, Monique. Right? The hot dogs wouldn't do it for you. Exactly. Right. I don't play those games. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't. If everyone was ever if anyone was ever looking up to her. But let me tell you, that's the sad part about it. The sad part about these young girls do look up to these reality stars. Like, they're looking at them because they're placed in a position of, oh, my life is great. Oh, I'm fabulous. I got this. I have that. Don't you want to be? My body is this. You know what I'm saying? And these girls are looking at these women in awe. You know what I'm saying? It's when we say, oh, we need representation. There is some representation out there, but is it a good kind? They looking up to them, and that's why we as older women, regular women, we have to stand in the gap, y'all, and be examples for these young women, and let these young women, when stuff like this happens, that's why I'm talking about it today. I'm not talking about it just to be gossiping. I'm talking about it because I want to stand in the gap and let them know this is not right. That's not how you do it. That is not the way to do it. Okay. So that's why, and and I know we may think that a lot of people are not influenced by these reality stars and stuff like that, but they definitely are. Generation Boomer is these young girls. Mm-mm. Eggs. Yeah, you absolutely right. As far as like who, them raising these young girls. But I tell people all the time, especially with your children, you raise them, you instill in them the values and stuff like that. But what's outside your house plays a major factor in your children's lives. Like, no matter what we do, what outside the house, it did for us. You know what I'm saying? I know my mama told me certain stuff, child, but honey, I was listening to NWA and all them type of groups and doing the things that I was doing because my outside of my home had a lot of influence on me. Because when you're young, you're impressionable. I've had some. I have. I've had people come around, cleavers, legs out, bent over in front of my ex-husband. Trust me, right? Need to be taught. It's a certain way you behave yourself. Hey, Daphne. Right? They need to know the difference between reality. Yeah. Congratulations, Nikia. Nikia, y'all. She won the giveaway, y'all. Let's give her a congratulations. She won a giveaway from Vicky J. Yes, that's what we talking about. Portia. Yeah, we dropped the ball with our children. No respect, no self-respect, little to no self-esteem, value more. Some of us have dropped the ball. Yes, parents get the first shot at influencing their children. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, y'all, let me start working on mine. We've been on here 27 minutes. I'm gonna get to the comments. I'm gonna do a little mix between Mary Jane and the Glam palette. I think for a transition color, because this Mary shade, this shade right here, and I don't know. I think this might be a little too dark. Okay, so this is Mary, and that's Crease. So those are kind of similar, but Crease is a lot cooler. So that's the thing with the Mary Jane palette. They're on the cool side, but it's still warmer. Yes, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Mary. Mary. It's a transition color. This week, I especially need prayers from friends. You guys, we definitely not set some prayers up for Lorraine. Oh, I didn't put no primer on, y'all. Oh well. Whatever it is, Lorraine, God got you. God got you. Yeah, I think a lot of us was raised on that do as I say, not as I do. But your kids gonna do what you do. They're gonna do what they see. They definitely gonna do what they see. But see, back in the day when I was growing up, like we wasn't allowed to be around grown folks. Like when grown folks sitting around talking and partying and doing this stuff they do, y'all, we had to go in the basement. Or we had to go, if we was on 110th, we had to go up in the attic. We was not allowed to sit around the grown women's table. That was a no-no. So a lot of stuff we didn't get to hear. You were so surprised. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Yes, definitely lift up in prayer, y'all. It's live Wednesday. Alicia, then Vicky, and then Lori. Then yes, yes. We in the name of Jesus, whatever it is, God got it. And that's what Monique said. Her mama said that she was raised me to do as I say, because that is what I do. Yeah. And we have to sit down and have conversations with our young women, y'all. We really do. We really, when stuff like this comes up, carry myself as a lady, period. Right. Right. We have to sit down and conversate with them. Your mama said, get out my mouth, right? You get out my mouth. Exactly. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take both of the shades from I'm gonna take this shade right here, the deepest shade for my outer V, and then I'm also take the deepest shade lash line also. Y'all had to go outside or go in the back. Yeah. I keep in mind that a lot of brokenness come out of the. Yes. Yes. It was so many. You definitely cannot take away what crack did to the families. Like, it was so many kids raising themselves, and mamas and daddies wasn't nowhere to be found. They were definitely out in these streets, addicted to crack. That's just like now. I remember growing up, we all had a big mama. If your mama didn't go to church, big mama was going to church. You was going to church. But we don't even have that a lot. This generation, these newer generations don't even have that, which I think is very important. That's what I said. We gotta do what we're supposed to do in our generation. Okay, the thing with these the eyeshadows from Melt, you do have to kind of like pat it in, because once you start swiping, it'll go away. Right, they can't handle grown folks' business, right? Yeah, when I was growing up, crack was very prevalent, very, very prevalent, and I knew a few girls whose mama was crackheads, and they were having to be the mother to their siblings. You know what I'm saying? They were literally raising themselves, and then when they have their children, you feel me? They just going back by on what they knew. And another thing too, our music, to me, the music, and I'm not talking about this new generation music. I'm talking about our music. I'm 50. I'm talking about our music. To me, really started off the devalue of women, and women um, being put down and not valued and called the B word, and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't Holy Roll. She didn't cuss or drink. She was that lady all the time, especially in church. She did not. Oh, that's a beautiful theme, Monique. Crack messed up a lot of families, yes. I was making bottles and babysitting since I was 5. See? Yes, I just had a real conversation with my 23-year-old niece this past weekend, telling her how to be respectable woman, engage with real and not real. That's what we have to do, Nicole. Exactly. Hey, Cherry Nest TV, love you, sis. Um, we were in church all day on Sundays, and now I have 3 services, but No evening service. Yeah, we was the girl. My mama didn't play. We stayed in church. Thank you. Yeah, you have to with the melt. You definitely have to just pat it in. That's the secret to me. You pat and then you just kind of to get that color that you want. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm using the Melt Mary Jane palette, and we're gonna use the Natasha Glam. So we're gonna mix it in. So now I'm going to the Natasha Glam palette and just add that right there. Because they both are similar shades, but the Glam one is a little bit lighter. I mean, cooler. I am so thankful that we had neighbors who were the granny. Parents went off to work. Yes. One got a whoop. We all got a whooping, right? Big neighborhood family. That's the problem too. That's the thing too. Back in the day, anybody could whoop you. If you out in these streets acting up and the neighbor saw you, oh, you gonna get it. And then they're gonna tell on you. And guess what? I'm gonna get it again. Now it's don't put your hands on my kid. Your kid out here being all the way disrespectful, cussing you out. You ain't got no control. Really not. I wonder what her mom thinks too. Heavy on China said Portia's very close with her mom. Wonder what her mom thinks. I do too. And I think too, sometimes people they get, so big that people become yes men and yes, women to them in their lives. You got to have someone in your life that's going to pull you to the side and be 100 with you and keep it real. We got to teach our young women. We have to, we know that they're influenced by what they see on social media. They're influenced by music. They're influenced by TV and, all this stuff. We have to do our part, y'all. We have to do our part. We have to sit down and have conversations with our young women. But in order for us to have the conversation and for them to listen, we have to live the life. We have to be the example. We can't be out here dotting and botting and then expect us to sit down and teach them how to be young women, and they listen to us and they looking at us like, girl, what? Yeah, she's all about the money. That's what she's doing. Not knowing that this man, how you get him, how you lose him. I need a little glitter glue with you need some glitter glue when you're messing around with these melt palettes. Cause honey, it'll be all over your face. But you know how I take it and I'll press it in. Lean with it, rock with it. But yeah, we definitely have to be the example for our young women and men. We have to, talk to our young men too. Because a lot of times, like we were saying earlier, he is just as equally responsible as she is. They both are foul. And me and my mom, we were talking, and my brothers know. My brothers know. If you're dating someone and you bring them to my house and say this is your girlfriend, you can't bring nobody else to my house. Period. Because I'm going to embarrass you. I really am. And my brothers know that. All right, just lay down a little glitter glue because I'm going to go in with Bamba this shade, and I'm gonna press it. Press it in, because you gotta press these shades in order to keep them from being all over your face. And it's so pretty, y'all. That's such a pretty shade. Oh, y'all, we 40 minutes. I gotta hurry in. We've been just talking. Let me hurry up and do this eye. All right, so that's it, y'all. And then we're gonna go into Natasha, and I think I'm gonna use the one that says the center to add the brightness. Now, do you need both of these palettes? I don't feel like you need both palettes. I'm gonna be honest. You do not need both of these palettes. But if you're my skin tone, I feel like the Mary Jane gives me more depth than the Glam. But I still do like the Glam. And the inner portion of eye, I'm just gonna go in and add that. See, get that pop, giving it more of a gradient. I'm gonna blend it all together, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get to the comments, y'all. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Now, see how bright that silver shade is? There, I don't feel like you won't be able to get that out of the Mary Jane palette. Let me go turn my fan on, y'all. I'm hot. And then I'm gonna get the comments. And I still got a little bit of fallout. Definitely do your eye makeup before messing around with the Melt palette. Did anyone get the Xeno palette? Yeah. I'm going to do a video. It'll hopefully go up it'll be up by Friday. She's definitely chasing a check. Absolutely. You going to pass on it? Yeah. I've been asking everyone live. Yeah, I picked it up, y'all. I did pick it up. No, I didn't have to do that when I went to church. Yo, Zeno's coming out tomorrow. Coming tomorrow. Okay. She's definitely chasing a check. And you know, right? Some people definitely do anything for money. Lala actually, if you want to see the Xeno palette, go to Lala's channel. She has a video up already. I remember when the school principal asked me whether I wanted the palette from school or go home to be this one. Don't call please don't call my mama. Please. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Okay. You don't think her mom's much different when Portia got divorced? Her mom talked about how Cordell never took her shopping instead of how her daughter's being controlled. Right. That's all about the money. Zeno still looks like a combination of two existing palettes. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Right. If you spank kids now, it's abuse. And if you don't, you are a bad parent. You're not winning, right? Look, start speaking. Right. Yeah, he's worth 40 million. Natasha Denona has done those warm shades and the Xeno palette so many times. Let me look at my palette. I didn't want to get into this palette, but let's see. I've looked at it, but I haven't looked at it. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking. She has, but I don't want to go in because I want to do my video and I really want to have a first impressions for this. But this is literally a first impression. Me looking at this palette, I do feel like I see a little bit of love. I see a bit of the bronze, a tad bit of the metropolitan. So it may be a palette of, okay, like if you don't have a lot of Natasha Denona, this just me looking at the palette, y'all. If you don't have a lot of Natasha Denona palettes, by me looking at this palette, I feel like you are going to get a nice representation of a lot of her other palettes all in one. But the shades are not exactly the same, but similar, if that makes sense. This just me looking at it. Y'all haven't played in it or nothing. So I'm not, y'all know I'm not passing on it. I already have it. The best of two worlds. To me, it don't look like it. I took out the palette. They're different. Okay, so see, I haven't done anything with, so Lala has got the palette, played in the palette, done a video with the palette, and compared shades. So she has way more. Go to her channel and look at her video. So definitely go check her video. Lynette says she hasn't seen any palette she's interested in. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, let me finish this out. Who's getting the new Urban Decay Purple Rain palette? Without even seeing the palette, who's getting the palette? That's the question I'm throwing out there. Yes, she did. Portia wants to keep her. Right. All the indie brands, multi-chromes are starting to look the same too. And at the end of the day, y'all, when I think about eyeshadow palettes, it's only so many colors. You know what I'm saying? It's only so many colors. So we're only going to get so much. It's going to be very difficult to come up with something new, All right, so I did get some fallout. I told y'all this palette. That's the thing I don't like about the Mary Jane palette. Let me clean my face off right quick. Mary Jane. Every time I see the palette, I have to sing Mary Jane, y'all. Am I the only one? I love you just the same. Yeah, I'm just kind of blending these colors in a little bit, pulling them across so I can get my little gradient look. Y'all, so this is my eye look. Hold on. Let me clean it up. Yeah, I did pick up a new Gucci shade. We're going to talk about that really quickly. And I did pick up the new Dior bronzer. So we're going to talk about that. And we're getting off of here because I got to go. I know Monique. Monique be hating when I say that. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the Dior concealer. To clean up under my eye and to conceal. And this is, I don't got no glasses on. There are a few shades in the center that really speak to me, but not enough for me to buy the whole palette. Yeah. And that's the thing. If you don't feel like you're going to really utilize all the shades, then yeah, definitely don't pick it up. Now I do like I know a lot of people were happy that it was the $65 size. It's just the same. Mary Jane. Hold on, something's going on. What you really and you love color? What you talking about, Lala? Are you talking to me? I know y'all talking to each other. You still? I like the Circle Logo palette too. You gonna wait till it go on sale? I know that's right. Now I don't have the mini Xeno palette, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to get the same looks. Well, I don't think the mini one don't have any of the blues in it. Your creative juices flow when you open it. Yeah. Now this is what I will say for sure. Just by looking at this palette, you are going to definitely be able to get multiple looks out of that palette. Sometimes palettes you're only going to be able to get the same type of looks. I do feel like you will be able to get multiple looks out of this palette. And if you don't have a lot of Natasha Denona palettes, just for me looking at it, I feel like it's going to be good for that. Oh, thank you. All right, y'all. So this is my eye look, pretty much. Let me blend, do a little. Little blending work. There we go. Take some of that off. See, very work appropriate. But if I had somewhere to go afterward, I could still go out and look cute. And I like where you could get the brightness right in that area from the Natasha palette. And still get the depth from the Mary Jane palette. I like it. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere but work. Good night, Lala. A sophisticated way to wear color. Yes, I agree. I saw the brown and I'm trying with that look. Yes. You're right. If you don't have any of her larger palettes, Tanya, I think it's a good one to get because you're getting a mixture. I see love in there. I see at least 3 palettes in that one palette, at least. check out the look on Very Deep Mode on the Natasha Nona NDYT channel. Okay, it's very nice. All right, thank you. Know the Purple Rain? Okay. Yes, they have a new palette coming out. It's a Purple Rain Prince palette. I want it just because it's Prince too. Yes, yes, Tisha. Thinking about it? You thinking about it, Sarah? I need to see the Purple Rain palette first. I love me some Prince, y'all. I have to see the Urban Decay palette before I buy it. They better get it right. Girl, I hope so. They better do Prince right now. They better not mess it up. You sing the Mary Jane song too? Purple Rain, I always want a nice stand and jet and oh yes. Since you held the palette up. Oh, dang, Rick James and Prince still doing it around today. Good music. Hey, Amber, y'all. Amber's in the house. If you guys are not following Amber, you guys definitely need to follow her. She is a real makeup artist. So you go to her channel, y'all. Y'all get information from a professional. So, and she keeps it simple. If you're about that simple makeup life, definitely check her out. She's also a licensed hairstylist. All this beautiful color. Amber is the one that did it. Definitely check out Amber. You just looked at the sneak peek of the palette. I just looked it up. No, yes, no sneak peek yet. I haven't seen it yet. Controversy. Yeah, the music now, yeah, I don't know what they be doing now. I can't wait to see it. Hey, Pam. Okay, so you have the mini Zeno, and it's a cooler palette than the big. Okay, so it's cooler than the big one. Okay. You playing with the mini one now? My family's texting me while I'm trying to go on live. Yeah, I gotta catch up on my comments, y'all. Oh, I want that dose of colors. That's so pretty. Yeah, the Nima Tang. It looked beautiful. That looks so beautiful. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I think it's a lippy. Is it just lips? Hold on, I only want the lipsticks from the Nima Tang, but I don't know if they're selling them separately. Okay, what all comes in that collection? I for some reason all I saw was lippies. She only has lippies, right? I didn't see a palette. Okay, y'all, I'm caught up. Let's move on, y'all. Let me my lower lash line. I'm not gonna do a eyeshadow. I mean, I'm not gonna do but I am gonna go into lash line for my lower lash. Very nice. I'm not going really heavy. So y'all, this is a combination of the Glam and the Mary Jane palette right there. Put on some mascara. And now let's see. I need y'all opinion, y'all. I gotta hurry up because Ashley be coming on pretty soon at 9. And I want to make sure I'm done before she gets on. Y'all know what mascara I'm using. And this is such a nice, quick, easy look. I feel like you said, you could wear this to work if you had to go somewhere after work, you know, to happy hour. It'll definitely work for that as well. Simple. All right, y'all. Okay, so you only see lipsticks and liners. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. If I can just get the last 6 shades in that palette. If I can get Natasha on the last 6 shades in that palette, it'll be a good. I don't want the wrong shades. You don't want the. Let me see the last. So you saying these last 6 shades? Or are you talking about the Glam? Okay, y'all know the struggle with Gucci, right? So I went ahead. This is a recommendation from Vicky J. And it is in the shade. She told me to pick up the shade 450C. So y'all, here we go. Because we got to get off of here. Oh, the Xeno. Okay. So y'all, this is what y'all know what the packaging look like. I'm gonna wash my hands. I don't know, y'all, about this shade. We're gonna see. Y'all tell me what y'all think. So that's what the shade looks like, y'all. Let me get my... I think since my girl is in the room, y'all, since my girl is in the room, we're going to use her favorite brush. You guys, this brush is in my collection all because of Amber. This is the Makeup Forever. What number is it? The 108 brush. Now, it is very orange to me. You got the brush because of Amber too? Yeah, me too. I'm going to just do one side. And one thing I know for sure that this stuff dries down super quick. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but you know, my family members can still come through, and now there's a group text going on, y'all, and they are popping in my live. Oh my gosh. And I can't stop it. Okay, what do y'all think? No foundation. This is 450C. Girl, I do not like group texts at all. It looks good? You think it looks pretty? Okay. Okay, it looks good. All right, y'all. So let me do this right quick, and then we're gonna do the bronzer so y'all can see. It look good. Oh Lord, I'm on the TV. Oh, I'm a celebrity. Hey Sarah, I'm talking to you through your TV screen, girl. Okay, Cheryl like it too. Okay, I think I like it too, y'all. I do feel like, oh, the sleep monster's under your bed and he coming to get you. This Gucci dries down pretty quickly. Now the finish of it, I do love. I have to say, yeah, I do love the finish. Yes, it really is, because I normally do not go for a cool undertone, so I'm not sure if this is a true cool undertone, because the neutral undertone that I did pick up, the one we had before, y'all, it was not the business. It was green. It was more of an olive undertone. But dude, it's definitely dried down already, y'all. And it's when I say beautiful finish, child, it definitely is a beautiful finish. It's very light on my face, but I feel like this is a good color match for me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Gucci powder to just lightly set it. Thank you. And I picked up the deeper shade, number 12. And I'm gonna use my fluffier brush. Let me clean it off. Now, do I like this Gucci powder better than I like the Charlotte Tilbury powder? I don't think so. I think the Gucci powder does give you a really, I don't know, it's a beautiful powder, but I don't feel like, I don't think I like it better than the Natasha. I'm gonna have to really do a side-by-side comparison. So do you need to rush out and get this powder? I don't say you do. But it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yes, I love the Dior powder. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all see me doing it. These texts are steady flowing in. All right, so that's the powder. Nice set. It does give a very beautiful, beautiful finish. Now, I'm going to go in with this. I'm on the fence with this, y'all. I really am on the fence. This is the Dior bronzer. And I picked up the deeper shade, which was number 8. It looks like this. The Dior, they do have a powder. Are you talking about a loose powder? This is the Dior powders right here. These are the Dior powders. And I love these Dior powders. I really do. So they do have a powder. Oh, they had a golden undertone. Okay, so y'all, this is what it looks like. Let me open it up. Looks like that. Now, let me get my brush. Clean this brush off. That Dior powder is the business, I have to say. Okay, y'all, I'm not even gonna do a contour. I'm literally just gonna bronze because I feel like, okay, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna see what y'all say. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, can y'all see this bronzer on me? No bronzer. Bronzer. And I'm gonna look straight ahead. What do y'all think? You can't see it? Yeah, they're mostly neutral undertones, yeah. You don't see anything? Can't see. Okay, I feel like I can't see it either, y'all. I feel like it's I don't see it. I don't feel like it's deep enough for me. Not in my summer, not for my summer. Now I'm gonna go on this side with the bronzer from where the Gucci bronzer. Y'all don't see anything. Okay. I don't really see anything either. Now, when I'm looking in the mirror, it's a very light, very light warmth onto my face. But if you're my skin tone, I don't feel like, especially this is my summer shade. I've been out in the sun, I've gotten some sun, and I don't feel like I could see it. I'm going to keep it and see how it works for the my winter shade. But for my summer shade, I really do not see it doing much. It could be an all over face powder, yeah. Okay, y'all. So this is the Dior side, and that's the lighting. Hold on. This is the Gucci side. Now the Gucci side, I can see the warmth in that side versus this side. If I'm looking straight ahead, I can still see the warmth versus this side. I really don't see as much warmth on that side. Okay, so Lynette said she don't see much on the Gucci side. Now I can see the Gucci side, but I really don't see nothing on this side. See, I can see where the Gucci is right there. So, okay, so they said the Dior looks more like a contour to you. Okay. Nicole said I can see the Gucci, but take that Dior back. I'm gonna keep the Dior because I feel like in the wintertime when I get my winter shade, it'll work. The Gucci's, yeah, it's a subtle, yeah, the Gucci's more of a subtle warmth. And what I like about the Gucci, I actually like the red. Now in the wintertime, I probably won't be able to wear the Gucci. It might be too red, but in the summertime, like right now, I feel like it's gonna be good. Can I turn the lights down? Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Okay. So that's the Dior side, and that's the Gucci side. The lights might be down too much, but I don't know if that makes a difference. Can y'all see? My other lights, I can't turn them off. But my ring light, I just turned the ring light off. Let me see something. Okay, is that better? I can see the light warmth on the Gucci side. You can see the light warmth on the, it's warmer. Yeah, the Gucci shade is warm. Yeah, it's warming me up. Yeah. Down too low. But definitely the warmth on the Gucci. Okay, I turned it down. I turned it down some more. I left the lights on, but turned them down. Yeah, the Gucci side I like better. So let me go ahead and just add. So I can be even. All right, y'all, we gotta get out of here. We got to go. We got to go. So that's the only thing new I got. Okay. Yeah, the Dior. I mean, if I'm looking, I can see the Dior, but I feel like it's gonna be more for my winter shade, not right now. It's not gonna be what I need for right now. But I feel like in the wintertime, I definitely feel like, you know, it'll do better. But I do feel like I like the Gucci side better because it's a nice warmth to my face without looking super duper red, you know. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Let me know what y'all got going on for the week for your on your channels so we can support each other, and then I gotta go. I'm gonna just throw on a little highlighter. This is the Natasha Denona. Oh yeah, we gotta go, y'all. We've been here too long. Okay, so Tisha is going to try to. Okay, you're going a video take the Zeno palette for the weekend. Okay, so this weekend I have a Zeno. Okay. Always see the chat on IG because the signal. Okay, Monique. So y'all, we gotta make sure we go check out Ashley's live. Monique will be, I love that highlighter. I'm so glad I broke down. Yes. After you review, I'm so glad, Nicole. Yes. Chris Love Lux is the one hit me on to this. I was like, she just raised and raised and raised. I gotta get it. Foundation video for, okay, yes, we're doing the foundation video on the 18th. And a live tomorrow afternoon at 4 Central Standard Time. That's Monique, y'all. She's going live tomorrow at 4 Central Standard Time. Don't forget, y'all, we sending prayers up for Lorraine. And that is it, y'all. I love you guys. I've been missing y'all. Next week, I should have a really great story time. I needed to get permission before I spoke on it. So I'm definitely going to do that next week. And that is it. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, girl, you know what you need to do, right? You need to hit that button and I'll save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, good night, ladies. I need some lippy. I need a lippy. It's a little NARS. Makeup done. Good night, Lynette. Good night, Tanya, Nicole, Monique, Lorraine, Tisha. Don't forget, you guys, we got to check out Ashley, SJ, Cheryl, Nakia. I think we got everybody. All right, y'all. Love you. On to the next live, ladies. That's right.